Hello, what's up guys, I'm Kyle from KGR, and as you can tell, I'm a bit of a figure collector. As a kid, I always wanted action figures of video game characters, cartoon characters I was really into, because I love having my own little adventures and my own little stories. With that being said, as a kid from the late 90s to early 2000s, I never really got to have all the figures I wanted. I did have a lot of figures, but there were some characters that were never made, or some that just got a small run, got like one figure line and it was completely out. That figure was the Mega Man Legends figure. And since there's only like one line of that figure, and it's a game that has quite the cult following to it, it's highly sought after and probably goes for a lot of money now. But recently there have been a few figure lines that have been trying to make a proper figure, but one, Sentinel, or however you pronounce his name, sen-ti-nel, I don't know. They're called Nel figures, but they're making a Mega Man Legends figure. Now here's the thing. I'm not a huge fan of Mega Man, even though I do have a few Mega Man figures, because I like Mega Man as an action figure, because that was my exposure as a kid. I saw him in KB Toys. I saw a classic Mega Man figure from Jazzwares, I believe, and I'm like, wow, this looks really cool. And then I also picked up a Battle Network figure where it transformed into like yellow armor and it looked really cool. Again, I liked him more as an action figure, not so for the video games. I did end up playing them, and I'm terrible at them, but I still love Mega Man as a figure. But I never got to play the Mega Man Legends or Mega Man Dash games, or Rockman Dash I should say. Anyway, I never got to play these games. However, this is a figure that only got like one figure line and only got like I don't know how many made, and it has a cult following, so it's probably going for a lot of money now. And now, like, we never got a awesomely articulated figure like from D-Arts or anything, and now this figure's coming out and oh my goodness, it looks absolutely amazing. Normally I love being happy for other people, but this is the first time where I am like super duper ecstatic for other people, because I'm pretty confident a lot of people are like me, how they want physical merchandise of their favorite games. And the fact that Mega Man Legends is getting like little to no love at all. Mega Man is barely getting any love, but that's starting to change really soon, hopefully. The fact that Mega Man Legends 3 got canceled, and you get little to no merchandise for this particular incarnation, and now we're getting this and it looks absolutely sick. When it comes to accessories, there's not really a whole lot. The Nel figures don't really come with too much. Some are probably debating, should I pick up D-Arts figures or Nel figures? Well, D-Arts figures go for a lot of money now. And from the person that actually does have the regular Mega Man and the X figures from D-Arts, the only reason why you should pick up a regular Mega Man is mainly because of Rush. But it's only a matter of time until Nel comes out with their own Rush, so you're better off just picking up the Nel figures. And X, oh, he's so articulated, it's so amazing. But the True Force figure is so much better. The face looks so much better on the Nel figures anyway, and I like their little matte finish, it looks great. And I noticed that the regular Mega Man D-Arts is really fragile in the legs, so I'd honestly just pick up the Nel. The only thing you're really missing out on is the fact that the gems are actually gems, but other than that, it's an amazing figure. So when it comes to all the accessories, again, there's not a lot. You get the main figure, obviously, and it comes with an arm and fist pretty much set up right out of the get-go. But for extra accessories, you also get a replacement head in the shape of the helmet. And you can actually have him holding the helmet like this, and it looks really great. And then you can replace one of the arms with the Mega Buster, of course. And you do have, instead of fists, you can also get some open hands, so it looks like he's holding the Mega Buster trying to shoot it. And he comes with a base. And the True Force figure comes with the same base, and I personally have one. And it's a cool looking base. The base itself that actually sits on the shelf or desk, it's really big. It's kind of obnoxious, honestly. But the arm does hold the figure quite well. However, you can bend it the opposite way, and there is like a limit to it. So if you get one, be very careful. I haven't snapped any of mine, thank God, but I have a feeling that it is possible, so again, be careful. It'd be nice if it did come with blast effects, but recently the figures that I've been getting don't come with those kind of effects anymore, and it's kind of odd. When it comes to places where you can order it and how much it's going to be and when it's coming out, I got you. The two places that I strongly recommend are AmiYami and MH Toy Shop. With AmiYami, you're importing directly from Japan, and with that being said, you are going to get it a little bit earlier and a little bit cheaper. But you are going to wait quite some time for it to come in the mail, depending on what shipping you pay for. MH Toy Shop, on the other hand, they are a US retailer, and even though they're not the cheapest, they're like probably the second cheapest, but they're the most reliable in my opinion. Kieran Hobby is probably the cheapest. You probably save like $1 or $2, but I recommend MH Toy Shop because I trust them more. I've had experience with both of the stores, and I just have a much better time with MH Toy Shop. But when it comes to pricing, on AmiYami, he's going to be about $38 as of right now. But when I checked the other day, the pre-orders were closed, and apparently they're back up as of this recording. So if you really do want to pick up this figure, go to AmiYami immediately. However, shipping on the other hand, it varies. But what's cool about AmiYami is not only the fact that you're importing from Japan, but if you don't have the money right now, you can just say pre-order and it's pretty much calling dibs. When the figure comes out, then they send you an email saying, okay, this is how much you owe us, and then when you go to fully check out, it shows you all different prices for the different shipping options. The cheapest, you're probably going to wait about 3 or 4 weeks. The most expensive one, I never used because it's too freaking expensive, but the second most expensive one, you get it in about a week or 2. So that's completely up to you. MH Toy Shop, on the other hand, that's going to be about $41 plus 7 shipping, and it's 2-day shipping. MH Toy Shop and I are kind of in a small bit of a relationship as of right now, as of this recording. So they are sending me a few figures into review, like they're sending me a Rock Lee and a Twilight Princess Figma, so maybe they could send me a figure of this as well. And I'm trying to talk to them, see if we can get a coupon code going so it saves you a little bit of money as well. So if you do want to wait for that, maybe you can. But there's a figure that I'm pretty confident is going to go by really quick. So hopefully Nell doesn't act like Nintendo and only make like 2 and be all like, oh, we didn't know the demand was going to be that high. With that all being said, am I picking this figure up? If I had to buy it myself, honestly, I'm probably not going to pick it up. Mainly because I'm not a huge Mega Man Legends fan, but I love the fact that it's finally coming out as a figure. However, if MH Toy Shop does end up giving me a review copy, I'm probably going to give it to my friend Jose because he's a huge Mega Man fan and he can't really afford these kind of figures because he's broke as mess. So this would be something that he would absolutely love. Like if he found anything Crash Bandicoot, I would love for it to send him to me because that's my favorite game of all time. Crash did get a lot of merchandise when it was popular. Unfortunately, a lot of it didn't survive when I was a kid. And I've gotten some Mega Man things in the past and I sent it to him because I knew he would love it. So if I did get this figure, I know it'd mean the world to him. But trust me guys, one day I do want to do a giveaway of a special figure. I think when I hit 10,000 subscribers, I want to do a new room tour as well as give away a figure that's relevant at that time. Because of the fact that MH Toy Shop is helping me review some figures, and the fact that you guys are here and got me to this point where I can earn money from YouTube and use that money to put it toward other figures. I'm not making a living off YouTube, but the money that I am getting from YouTube does go to figures and it helps out a lot. But with this new ad boycott thing, it's starting to slow down. Anyway, the fact that you guys have gotten me to this point, you have no idea how thankful I am for this. Also, I want to mention, thanks to Nell, here, like, you can finally do this display. I'm so freaking happy. Like, that's so cool that you can finally do that. However, as you could tell, the classic Mega Man is a bit of a different shape, and unfortunately, Nell never made a 8-bit version of Mega Man. If they did, that'd be pretty sweet, but let's be honest, it's not gonna happen. However, if you do want to have an 8-bit style Mega Man figure, here are the model kits from Mega Man and Proto Man are now back up for re-release, and MH Toy Shop has them up for pre-order. They're about $23 or $24 each. So the links will be in the description for everything that I mentioned. I'll do AmiYami and MH Toy Shop listings. They're not paying me to say any of this, even though MH Toy Shop is helping me review figures. They're not paying me to persuade to them. I'm just saying these are places that I recommend because I'm a figure collector and I know what's going on. And I want to help out other figure collectors as well. So will I review this figure? Maybe. Small chance. If I don't, oh well. But this is a figure that I'm genuinely happy that people are finally going to be able to get their hands on. And if you're new and you like what you saw, you know what to do. Again, in the description there's all the pre-orders as well as my social media, so if you want to check those out, by all means. If you like figures, you're going to love my Instagram, so you may want to check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all to death, and you guys have no idea how thankful I am for you guys. And I guess I'll see y'all in the next one.